Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. The sun is out, feels good. There are people that wait for the perfect moment, and there are people that make the most of every moment. And those are the people who love themselves 100%. I've spoken of how to love yourself by going to a beautiful ocean, placing ourselves in an environment which complements our own energy and allows us to find our greatest power. If you don't love yourself, you're in big trouble. I was in serious trouble when I had self-hate towards myself. Now I am my greatest fan. I clap for myself every single day, and it feels good. Many of us, we might be suffering from stress, anxiety, depression, but all of this, I've seen, emanates from a lack of self-love. 5 reasons to never stop loving yourself. This is what's helped me along my journey. Number 1, loving yourself helps you get over it. The 3 F's: fear, fail, fall. You're gonna do all 3 of those. Welcome to life. Making videos. Sometimes you forget to hit the record button on your external recorder. It's happened to me a lot of times. So a lot of videos have not seen the light of day. Panic, frustration, anger. When I am embracing more self-love, I let go of that resistance, and I realize a secret, that my creativity is not out there, it's within me. Therefore, I can continue to create. It doesn't matter the circumstances. Also, I let go of perfection. The pressure we have from our friends and family, because not caring what other people think is the greatest form of self-love. Getting over it for me has been to embrace my mistakes, because that's a sign I am making an effort. But also to not take life so seriously, because once we can see that, what are we all here for? Underneath everything is to live our most wildest dreams. It's pure love energy. And when we are so hard on ourselves, when we doubt ourselves, when we hit ourselves, ouch. I am my greatest friend. And that's what self-love helps me to do, to form this intimate relationship with myself. Because when all of your friends desert you, I hope it doesn't happen like that, you are the only one left holding yourself. But if you have deserted yourself, good luck. Self-love is self-acceptance. It's rare for someone to say, I have too many positive thoughts. But it's common for someone to say, I have negative thoughts. Because when we are in pure meditation, for me, this is skating. I am not thinking, I am being. Someone with a lot of negative thoughts is in resistance to these thoughts. So that is why they are negative, because they are a block. So what I found is that when you embrace your negative emotions, you enter that neutral state. You enter into your true authenticity, and that helps you to love yourself. Number 2 is that self-love creates love. Self-love helps us become a magnet of attraction. When you see people who are taking time to look good, to dress in a way which reflects their spirit, it is wonderful to see. When you have people holding their head high, this is a testimony that they are loving the life they live. And self-love helps you do that. It creates this love energy in the field all around us. I've seen it. Even in my relationship, you start attracting the most amazing people to you in alignment to your own vibration. When you are smiling all the time, you have this charisma, you meet exactly the same kind of people. That's what I'm seeing every single day. People talk of, I want to be in love. You find the one you love doing what you love. Self-love creates love. It gives us that abundance mindset and takes us out of that scarcity mindset. Number 3 is that self-love helps us appreciate ourselves that little bit more. What I've realized along my journey is that it's never, ever, 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 ever gonna be enough. Even if I owned the whole world, I wouldn't be satisfied. Because it is our connection to our authenticity that is what we are all after. And it's so easy to obtain. We don't have to do anything. All we have to do is just surrender to this. Self-love helps us change our perception about ourselves. It gives us a perfect image of ourselves in our minds that we are good enough. It doesn't matter if your clothes are back to front, you're in your pajamas or your nightie. Doesn't matter, because it's all perfect. It helps you lose the contrast of duality that keeps us in that separation. And just by being thankful every day, I've seen my life change. By me doing this, I can share with the world. So in essence, by loving ourselves, we can love other people from a more authentic space. Number 4 is that self-love helps us set energetic boundaries. Yes, no, yes. What is it, huh? We can't make up our minds because we don't have that total commitment. When you love yourself 100%, and what I've seen is that you commit. You commit. Can you do this? Yes or no. And there's no guilt involved. Many of us, we are guilty when we are making decisions because we don't really love what we are doing. But when you have this self-love, and what I've found is that you see you can't hurt other people's feelings if you are staying true to yourself. Energetic boundaries is about keeping it real with yourself. Even for me, to see that my job is not to change the world. My job is to create change within myself that can inspire the world to change. And therefore, there's no pressure. Let me do that again. Get some grease off my face. Have fun. And lastly, self-love helps us improve our health. When I had a low self-esteem, I was eating. You don't want to know what I was eating. You don't want to know. Junk. And the moment I began to embrace all sides of myself, the positive side, the negative side, I started to eat foods that gave me something, that gave me energy, that gave me life, vitality, confidence. And change my life forever. Because plant-based foods, enzyme-rich food, is working in our favor. And that's what happens automatically when you have this self-love. You want to be here forever because you see that we are immortal. That neuropeptide, oxytocin, they call it the love molecule, because it's released from the brain when we hug someone. It's that trust neuropeptide. And when we are loving ourselves, we are hugging ourselves, we are producing more oxytocin, which research shows reduces stress, anxiety, depression, helps with digestion. But we don't have to get so scientific. Just know that loving yourself reduces your stress and your sweat. Right now on the planet I see, it's all about having fun. And this can only happen when we see that we have value. Self-love reminds us that we are co-creators. We are architects of our own reality, that we came here to fulfill our dreams, our passions, and that's why I am doing what I love and removed myself from the rat race, because I realized that us human beings, we are funny creatures. We say we are so marvelous, but look how we treat one another. Many people might say we are a slave species. I wanted no part of it. I wanted to be a pioneer of the future instead of a prisoner of the past, and that's what I am doing. You love yourself, you egomaniac. That's what society tells us. But wait. There's a difference between being narcissistic and having that self-love, because narcissistic people feel there is a lack. There is not enough to go around, so they have to be in the spotlight. But when you develop that self-love, you're shining and you are not in resistance to see other people shining. You are happy for them because you are comfortable within your own skin, and it does wonders. Self-love helps you live better, eat better, feel better. You start taking care of yourself. You start opening up your heart, but more so, you start realizing that anything is possible. We are worthy to live whatever lifestyle we choose. I was in the park talking to a good friend, and they shared a story that there was a 90-year-old man in a nursing home, and someone went to ask him, what is the secret to your longevity? And he said, just do what you love. Just do what you want. And that struck a chord within me, because self-love is doing what you want, more so doing what you love. We're here in nature, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy.